Yes, dyeing ruins your hair. What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl vikkinjuguna, and we're back with another video. So in case this is the first time you're seeing this beautiful brown girl, my name is vikkinjuguna, and you should consider subscribing. Thank you. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for sticking around, and I really don't take it for granted that you actually stick around to watch my content, because girl, you're the G, you're the OG. So today we're going to talk about a hair Q&A I asked people on my Instagram. And by the way, if you haven't followed my, what are you doing? Here is my Instagram. Please go follow, go engage with my content. I post there almost on a daily basis, especially on my stories, so we can interact, have a good time, you know, even become friends. I'm looking for new friends, by the way. You should actually DM me and become my friend. So yeah. Anyways, I had asked my followers a question on my stories. It was on what? Yeah, I just wanted to know like what questions they had to ask on hair. And me as a good girl, of course, I got the questions and I wrote them here. So we're going to discuss all the questions that they had asked in depth. So, and I'm going to give my advice on every question they asked. So stick around, make sure you like this video and also comment, because my hair looks pretty and I know you have to tell me my hair looks pretty. So anyway, let's get straight into the video. And just in case you're wondering where you can get the tutorial on this beautiful hair, I'll link it over here so you'll go and see it. Let's begin. The first person asked, is there a way of thickening your hair? And another person asked the products you can use for thick hair, how to thicken your hair. Let me see. Yes, I believe there are ways of thickening your hair, but for me, in my own experience, I have grown with thick hair, meaning I was born with thick hair. So for me, the best way I can tell you is that, yes, I know there are ways of thickening your hair, but most of the time, you'll find that maybe it's genetics playing the role of thick hair. Okay? But I can give you the products you can use to thicken your hair. First of all, the first product you should be looking for has to be black castor oil or black Jamaican castor oil. That oil is the motherfucking goat. It's a goat, and that's what honestly has helped retaining my thick hair. Let me not even lie to you. That has always been my go-to hair oil when it comes to length retention, hair growth, you know. Also, rice water helps in thickening your hair. This is a personal experience, because if you've watched my previous video, there's a video I did on the 5 things I wish I knew before I started my natural hair journey, which I'll link over here below, so make sure you go. In fact, if you haven't watched it, click the video, go watch it, then come back. Okay? Yeah. There's a video I did, that's the video I'm talking about, where I was saying that when I was in high school, I had a lot of heat damage because, you know, Kenyan high school can blow dry hair. The math wasn't mathing at that time, but anyway, we can't do anything about it. So my hair had lost its thickness up to a certain percentage, and I wanted my hair to go back to the thickness that it was before I joined high school. So I honestly did a rice water routine for how long? Has to be 6-8 months in 2020 before I decided in 2022 that I'll now cut my hair. And I'll link the video of cutting my hair over here, so make sure baby girl you watch it. Make sure you watch it. So yeah, I used rice water for about 6-8 months consistently on my hair before every wash day. And you know, for me, I don't wash my hair as often. I can stay 3 weeks to 1 month without washing my hair. So every wash day I will have to use the rice water so that I can continue with my other process of washing hair. So that's really contributed to my hair gaining back its volume. Honestly speaking, that with the combination of black castor oil, your hair will flow. Question number 2, does dyeing your hair ruin your... I don't remember the exact question, but the question was about dyeing your hair. Does it ruin your hair? Yes, dyeing ruins your hair. Okay, if you go and get your hair dyed by a professional, it won't damage your hair. But once you go and buy box dye like me, I used box dye on my hair, and girl, I really regret, because I saw it got my hair will be reaching here right now, here below my boobies. But anyway, for me, my hair didn't literally break off, but the disadvantage I got with box dye was my hair was constantly dry as fuck. No matter how much I moisturize it, no matter how much I try and retain the moisture in my hair, it just wasn't doing it for me. And also, I lost my curls due to that dye, because I remember I dyed, let's say this is my hair, right? I dyed it from somewhere here all the way to the tips of my hair, and it completely destroyed my curls. I just couldn't curl my hair at any point. It looked as if my hair looked so brittle, by the way, and I have, like, see the strands of my hair, they're so thick, so thick. So imagine how the hair looked. It looked like, I don't know, you could just do this and it breaks. But I'm just happy it did not fall off my hair. It didn't, like, literally fall off, if you get what I'm saying. But dye for me wasn't a good experience. I wouldn't advise you to dye your hair on your own, especially with box dye. If you want to dye your hair, please go to a professional who will advise you on the best products you can use with dyed hair and all that, because I have seen people flourishing with dyed hair. Like, the hair is so long and so healthy. I'm normally on my Instagram explore page, and I'm like, I wish I was you. I will be dyeing my hair different colors each month, but it just didn't work for me. And I'm learning how to embrace my black hair. Like, guys, my hair was even darker than this. I won't even lie to you, and this is already dark. So the dye completely ruined, let me say it ruined my hair. But you know what, just go to a professional. Another person was asking, Ati, why is my hair itching after changing my hairdresser? Girl, your hairdresser did not clean her hands well, or his hands. I'm not sure which gender the hairdresser was. Either that, or the hairdresser used products that are not in line with your scalp, or rather used expired products. But mostly, I normally think the itching comes from the cleanliness of the hairdresser, honestly speaking, because I don't think a product can really cause that kind of an itch, not unless, okay, I know there are products which itch, but since your itchiness has started when changing a new hairdresser, it honestly it's just the cleanliness. If you feel like the person is not clean enough, just change or do your hair on your own. Doing your hair on your own really saves a lot, actually. So I think you should really get into it. I haven't touched on hair length retention. So this is what I do to retain the length of my hair. First of all, I always make sure my hair is in a protective hairstyle. If that's the first thing you should actually be doing, honestly speaking, if you want to retain the length of your hair, because a protective hairstyle equals to low manipulation, which equals to length retention. So baby girl, you have to teach yourself how to put your hair in a protective hair. If you don't feel like doing them braids, them locks, the whatever, if you like an open hair girl like me, you'll have to do maybe braid outs, twist outs, you know. You can do flat twists, you can do flat braids, so long as your hair is in a protective hairstyle. That is the first step in making sure that your length has been retained. And also, one thing you should add on to that is moisturize your hair. Water should be your best friend when it comes to moisture. So after every 2 days or so, make sure you spritz your hair with water. Maybe you can mix it with a leave-in conditioner, leave-in treatment, whatever, and seal the moisture with an oil of your choice. I don't love advising someone on which oil to use or whatever, or other than black castor oil. That one, please go by that. Trust me, that one will work wonders for your hair. So for me, I will spritz my hair with water, which I've mixed maybe with leave-in conditioner, leave-in treatment, and then I'll go back and oil my hair with a black castor oil. Okay, basically that's it. And for dandruff people like me, I normally use the TCB anti-dandruff one on my scalp, and then for the rest of my hair, I will use the black castor oil, okay? Or you can use olive oil, you can use coconut oil, whatever works for your hair, honestly. Just use that to seal the moisture. So length retention really lies around protective hairstyles and moisture. That's all you need to know when it comes to length retention. And another one was speaking about split ends. Split ends, baby girl, you just have to cut them. That's the best way I can put it, honestly. Because for me, let me tell you something. I really regret why I did not like trim my hair like way before I should have. Because I stayed a good 2 years without trimming my hair. From 2020, when I dyed my hair, I have not trimmed my hair ever since. I could trim like this type of, can you all see? That's the most amount I could trim, and it's not even really helping my hair in any way, because my hair was halfway damaged, you see. So now I held on to the length for 2 fucking years, from 2020 to 2022. Was it March? Yeah, I hold on to the nilishikilia your length. I won't even lie to you. And I was really dissatisfied because the split ends were really hard to maintain. First of all, because they're always tangling. I do not know why they're always tangling. By the way, I don't know what science it is. They're always tangling. It's really hard to retain moisture in them. So the best way to avoid split ends is to actually trim your split ends. And you should develop a routine where you trim your hair according to however long you feel like your hair needs to be trimmed. This is what I mean. Like, if you feel like your hair needs to be trimmed, just trim it. It doesn't have to be weekly, monthly, CG after 3 months. It doesn't have to be a regular thing. So trim your hair when needed. And with that, I think we've come to the end of the video. Comment down below on what you think about hair volume. Maybe you can tell us how you retain your hair volume, what products you can use in addition to whatever I've said. Comment down below. Make sure you have subscribed, and of course, you've liked this video. Share to whoever needs this hair content, because I know there's a girlfriend of yours that you feel like needs this video. I know there is. So make sure you go and share this video. Share widely, and please subscribe. It's so free to subscribe. So yeah, I think we've come to the end of this video, and with that, ciao girls.